Hey everybody, Sharon here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, grabbing the Frost Giant achievement. This is to defeat the Ice Titan. Before we get started, we are going to cover some prep work. Make sure you load up your inventory with some healing items. Recommend elixirs because you don't really have any reliable way of healing your MP. For your equipment, use whatever best Keyblade you have at the time, and then I recommend filling out the accessory slots with anything that gives you ice resistance. So 3 Blizzard Rings should give you 60% mitigation against the Ice Titan's attacks. And then what you want to do is you want to make sure you hop into the fight once you are ready. So the Ice Titan is going to be fought in the gold match. You unlock the gold match after beating the Hades Cup for the first time. It should be the first row of question marks right underneath the Hades Cup. So as soon as you start the fight, you cannot attack him right away. You're going to have to beat this fight with a very specific strategy. So the Ice Titan's main attacks are going to be these icicles it's going to throw at you. What you have to do is you have to make sure you deflect it. You can either use a normal attack or the guard ability, and whatever you choose is going to be up to your preference. And then every time you deflect one of the icicles back, if it manages to hit the Ice Titan, it's going to do a little bit of damage. And then after so many hits, the Ice Titan is going to get stunned. That's going to be your cue to fly over to it and then start laying the smackdown in by attacking its head. Other than that, during this first phase of the fight, it's going to pop up these stalactites that are going to chase you, so you aren't able to stand in one place for very long. So try your best to also move around while waiting for the icicles to appear. Also, keep in mind that you cannot use Eroga at any time during this fight. Normally, in a Kingdom Hearts fight, you want to use Eroga in order to reflect back any projectiles. Using Eroga against the Ice Titan will make the stalactites grow in size, do more damage, and of course become undeflectable. So whatever you do, make sure you avoid Eroga at all costs. That being said, it's going to be a pretty simple fight for the first part. As long as you get the timing down on deflecting those icicles, you should be good for this part. Keep in mind this is a one-on-one fight, so you have no real way of recovering your MP since Goofy isn't here. So if you are a bad shot with those deflections, make sure you use your elixirs when you do run out of MP to cure yourself. And then once you start the second phase of the fight, the Ice Titan is going to get 2 new attacks. It's going to have the ice balls, pretty much the same as the stalactites. Basically, you want to make sure you keep yourself moving between the icicle attacks. It's also going to use the ice breath, which you can dodge by just jumping and then flying away. If you touch the snow, you're basically going to slip and it's just going to stun you a bit, so nothing too bad. Once you get it past the halfway point in its health, it's going to use the Blizzard attack. I recommend having Super Glide for this, because what you can do is you can jump and then you can Super Glide to one of the corners, and that should get you out of dodge. Other than that, it's just going to be these 4 types of attacks that you have to manage, so pretty straightforward fight. Just make sure you dodge between the icicles, and then just make sure once you get a clear break to deflect the icicles, make sure you keep up with it. Then slowly but eventually you should be able to land the finishing blow on it, either by an icicle deflect or by one of your combo strikes. So once you finally take it out, you should be good for the match. Defeating it will allow you to unlock a new Keyblade in the form of the Diamond Dust, which is going to be part of the Unlock All Keyblades achievement. But more importantly, you are going to be good for this achievement. There it is, 20 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.